Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be checking out the demo for Foretales. This is a game I wanted to play the demo for a bit ago, but I didn't have the time to. It's a cool card game RPG, and I love card games and RPGs, so let's go ahead and hop in. Alright, choose where to go next. A mysterious patron. Volepain needs money to help his father and the local miners. His friend Leo says there's someone in town with a very lucrative job offer. Okay. Welcome to Foretales, an adventure game where you progress by combining cards and exploring decks. Cool. Rafiki, is that you? This is it, Volepain. Our ticket to the easy life. One last job and our days of stealing apples from the market are behind us. That's what she said the last time, so here's this contact of yours. Name's Timothy. Says he has work for people like us. And you're sure he can pay? Because I could really do with the money right now. Don't worry, he promised a hefty reward. Should be more than enough to help your father and the miners with their strike. And for me to take an early retirement. Just a little difficult to track down in town sometimes. Better ask around then.
He looks like a good place to start.
Oh, we got a narrator. A typical region of the game is composed of 3 to 6 location cards placed on the board. You can learn more by hovering your cursor over them. Sometimes clicking them will also trigger some dialogue or a reaction from your characters. Try it out for yourself. Click on the left card with the beggar. He will remind you of what he wants. Okay, so we got a... You're like a... What are these called? Shoebill? Shoebill something. I don't think you're like a pelican. I think you're a shoebill. And you're a tiger, I think. You look like my plague doctor character. And you look like my, warrior. Good day to you, young bird. How can I be of assistance? Looking for someone by the name of Timothy. Ah, I see. Very secretive fellow is he. I think I heard something about him the other day, but sadly my memory isn't what it once was. Right, and what might jog your memory, I wonder? A bite to eat usually does the trick. About 5 rations should be sufficient. 5? That's enough to last a few days. Or my friend here. We'll come back with some food for you. Okay. Marketplace. The sights, sound, and smells of city life intermingle in this bustling hub of commerce. A great place to trade goods. Nothing happens in Eisenberg without the old beggar knowing about it. He's always willing to share his knowledge for good bite. An apple merchant. Don't be fooled by his jolly banter. He's as much of a gossip as he is a merchant. What are my cards down here? On the scent. Years in the wilderness have made Leo an outstanding tracker with a flair sniffing out food in places of interest. Inspiring call to arms that draws out potential allies. There's food everywhere if you know where to look. You can learn a lot when you take the time to stop and listen. When you're born with nothing, you have to steal what you can to survive. If you're lucky, you'll survive long enough to get pretty good at it. And the perfect way to cause a commotion or incapacitate enemies in combat. Okay, so looking at these cards, we can see what potential things we can get from these areas, it seems. Okay. Well, let's check this out first. Okay, I can't click on this one. The marketplace can't do anything with. Apples, fresh apples, no maggots in them or nothing. God, I've got to stop saying that out loud. Yeah, you probably should stop saying that. I need to take a sip of water really quickly, so excuse me while I sip real quick. Ah, water is good. I enjoy me some water. Okay. So, you have anything to talk about? So, no, just that's it. And I can click on you, rest deck. Rest cards can be used to recover some skill cards for your adventurers. Don't dawdle too much, because the last rest card is always a synonym of game over. And these are money. It makes kings of men, buys forgiveness for lost souls, it can even start a war or two. It can also be used to buy apples. Staying alive is not a complicated business. Eat, drink, sleep, and repeat. The tricky part is finding vital resources in a world where everyone is struggling. Fame. A good deed can open many doors. Having the respect of the community is always a good way to achieve your goals. Grim. Theft, murder, violence, and general lawlessness. A reputation like that guarantees respect among outlaws and makes law-abiding citizens quake in their boots. Okay, so I can be, schemy, or I can, I can just steal food, or I can do some other things for food, so, 5% there's food everywhere if you know where to look. That seems like my best bet. Wait, you wanted what, 5? So I might have to do all of these. Like, I might have to steal from the merchant and... So let's survivor sense this, plus 2 food.
An army marches on its stomach. The same goes for a band of thieves and weirdos.
Right on time, I'm starving. Okay, so that's done. Ooh, okay, and this is a new area. One very important rule to remember, you can only play one card per location card on the board. Sometimes it will transform the card into another location, but most of the time it will just consume it and travel to the next card. It'll transform into another... I don't know what that means. Okay. Standard used card on the board will go back at the bottom of the exploration deck, and once a slot is available, it will automatically be filled in with the top card of the exploration deck. You can't run out of location cards to explore because the exploration deck always has cycles. Cool. I like this that the card mechanics aren't just used for combat, we also have them in play here. Deadly shot in combat that can also take out enemies from a distance without raising an alarm. Excuse me? Does that just mean I would murder the merchant? I don't want to murder the merchant. I think that's what that means, though. No, please. I would rather not. Okay, so what is this? Poor district. The population here are in dire need of help, but can also offer assistance if they're asked nicely enough. Well, I don't want to steal from them. That just seems rude. I think what I want to do is just steal from the merchant, right? Or maybe I rallying cry to see if I can get some potential allies here. +1 fame. Yeah, let's do that. Over here. Okay, well, that's good. Leo's mighty roar drew a crowd of curious townsfolk. Okay, what do you want? Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it never fails to draw a crowd. This is super cool so far. I could kill them. Why I would do that? I don't know, but I could. So what is this? I can eavesdrop, and I get something out of that. If I do this, the diversion, it causes something to happen. I'm not sure what that is. Does that just mean it recycles? Oh, it means it recycles a new one of these in? I guess, just swaps it? Not sure. Let's eavesdrop. Receive local chit-chat or a nasty little secret. Let's receive this. Good to know. Okay, what is that? What does that do for me? This is very interesting so far. I'm quite into this.
You make a lot of enemies, Volepain.
Beware, a hostile token is blocking this card. You won't be able to play any card on this suspicious street until you get rid of these bandits. If you click on the token, you can see the creatures forming the group and decide whether to engage or not. Most confrontations start with the negotiation phase. If you have the correct resources, you might discard this threat without any violence. But if you don't absolutely need to play here, you might as well try to avoid any conflict and play on the other cards. Okay, so I've got Nimble Hands. Okay. Bandit token, aggressive outlaws. In order to play on the card they keep, you have to get rid of them, and violence is not the only solution. Always fun when that's the case. A little morsel of gossip heard around town. It might not be worth much, but it's a conversation starter. Ooh, that gets me 3 food. That would be enough. Good to know. Here, take this. Awesome, there we go. So we had...
Thing to keep you going,
Yeah. Okay, I think we got enough food now. Let's see what this guy knows. Lead the way. Cool, yeah, I managed to do it without having to fight at all. Which is useful. Old Well, a good place to refresh yourself or make a quick wish. So, I have the potential to get like 1 food from this, it seems. Well, I should probably do it, right? It seems like no matter what I do, I get... you know, something here. So, what is that F that's there? I'm gonna find out what it is. Oh, +1 gold. Looks like a good spot to refill our canteens. And we get more food. Ooh, shiny. Here we go. Because I stole a coin from the wishing well. Neato!
I told Volepain that these chaps weren't here to talk.
Wow. This is so cool. Immediately, I'm so into this. Alright, here you go. Enjoy. Oh, thank you, young bird. Know about this Timothy chap. But of course, where are my manners? Here, follow this path.
That should show the way. Very generous of you.
Neato. Thanks for the tip, friend. Good day to you, bird. Well, what now? Suppose we should follow the old beggar's directions on that piece of paper. Sometimes you'll have to seek directions to progress in the story and reach new destinations. Check the descriptions on your cards. Okay. So, this place is now here, the marketplace, so... the old beggar has marked a map of Timothy's location. All Volepain needs to do is find the nearest marketplace and follow the directions from there.
Impressive as always, old boy.
Heavily bandaged figure stood alone in the alleyway. He looked like he was waiting for someone. As Volepain and Leo approached, the figure turned to greet them. Ah, Leo, so you're finally here and you brought a crow. Oh, you're a crow. No, wait, no, I was right. You are a shoebill. Awesome, cool. But of course you are. We heard you have work. Do I ever? But before we get down to brass tacks, I always like to get an understanding of who it is I'm working with. What do you mean? Like a demonstration of the value you'll bring to this operation. Demonstration? Yeah, you know, skills, my boys. Show me your skills. They looked at each other perplexed. What did he mean, skills? Skills in combat, sleight of hand, or maybe just a good old trick shot from Leo? By scanning through the cards in your hand, you'll be able to determine which ones can be played. The card in hand will always highlight the game board elements on which it can be played. Try hovering over your cards and choose which one to play on Timothy. So that one would work. These would not. I could steal from you or create a diversion. Well, I have 2 of the aim shots, so... One seamless motion, Leo pulled out his bow and let fly an arrow straight at the leper. Timothy felt a whoosh of air as the hat flew clean off his head. By the time he turned around, it was already pinned to a nearby tree. How's that for a demonstration? Little dramatic, but a fine shot nonetheless. Timothy turned around, picked up his hat, and placed it carefully back on his head. Well, I've certainly seen enough to pique my interest. Perhaps you could tell us what it was you needed. Like for the 2 of you to acquire an item for me. Very rare and beautiful lyre currently in possession of Lady Cattell. You mean the old bat who lives on the hill? I wouldn't call her that to her face. But yes, that's her. I'd like you to break into her manor, steal the lyre, and bring it to me at the Holy Grove. Holy Grove. I know the place well. I'll get you there myself, Volepain. Excellent. Then I shall leave you to it. I've been calling you Volepain, but it's probably Volepain, right? Alright, we've got a job to do. Long last. We can get straight to it if you think we're ready to go. Or we could spend some more time on the streets to prepare. It's your call. Remember, you only have a limited number of skill cards in your adventurer's decks. Spending too many of their skill cards will tire them out. You want to recover some skill cards, you have to use rest cards on the right side of the board. Each rest card has its own set of effects and sometimes a price that you can decide to pay or not. Read carefully what they do. Go on, click on the rest card and try to use... Go on, click on the rest deck and try to use the first rest card. Continue to the next region whenever you want. Wouldn't it be better to do some stuff? Some more things here? Perfect place to get some rest and recruit fellow adventurers. Stay a while, listen closely, and you might just hear something useful. Rallying Cry would get us some fame. That does nothing. This would get us some food and a card, and surprisingly, no Grim. Okay, I mean, 2 food and add 1 creature to the search party. Wait, so I get someone? Here? Let's see what this does.
It tastes better when you don't.
Oh.
Trust me.
Oi! Someone just stole my lunch. Oh, you weren't finished with that? Okay, I see what it means. I see what it means. Okay, so we now have enemies searching for us. And I'm guessing if they find us, yeah, that's problematic. Okay. Well, now I know what that does. Let's rallying cry. Over here. Mighty roar to curious townsfolk. There's food everywhere if you know where to look. So, don't want to kill you. Eavesdrop. Solidarity of the weak. The poor, the weak, and the needy must stick together to survive. Volepain can inspire compassion to attract potential allies. Get a gold. Here, this should help you get back on your feet. Cool.
Heartwarming stuff.
Alright, do I want to do at least like one battle?
You boys have a warrant.
At least one of your adventurers has only a few skill cards left in their deck. Maybe you can use the rest deck to recover some? Since the rest cards will give skill cards back to all adventurers, it's often a good idea to use actions from all your adventurers and not just one. If you spread the effort between them, they won't have to rest as often. So, guard token. A group of representatives of the law. In order to play on the card they keep, you have to get rid of them, and violence is not the only solution. So, what is... I don't have a solution for them. I don't think. Here are the enemies in this location. A hungry guard, more likely to be on snack break than on duty. So if I engage you, that isn't technically fighting, right? I would assume that I would need to use one of these cards, but it doesn't say that I can use them on you, so if I engage you, do I not have to actually fight you?
Maybe you could buy them off?
You started your first confrontation, but maybe there's no need for violence. Here we go. Play any number of non-aggressive cards or start the fight with a combat card or the auto battle token. Maybe there's no need for violence. Rolling over cards at your disposal, you may discover ways to get rid of some of your opponents. Get rid of enough opponents, bring them out of the group to 0, and the rest will flee. If you use an aggressive card, the confrontation will automatically turn into a fight. But if you don't have any cards to play or don't want to play any cards, click on the auto battle token to trigger the fight manually. Okay, well, that would trigger Nimble Hands when you're born with nothing. I could steal from you. So this would send front creatures with max level 1 to the search party, stun the other front creatures for a round. Let's use that.
What did you do that for?
Bye-bye. Ha ha ha! I successfully made it past you. Okay, cool. So now let's rest. I just wanted to kind of try those things out. An uneventful stop. Recover up to 3 cards per adventurer. Yeah. Cool.
Rise and shine, Volepain.
Feeling better already. Oh wait, no, it is Volepain. That's how the narrator pronounced it. Okay, that must be where I got it from. So it's not Volepain, it's Volepain. Feeling better already. Covered some skill cards and suffered no other consequences. Don't expect it to be so easy very often. The next card in the deck will cost you food or health points. And the last card of the rest deck is always a game over, so be sure to check how many times you can hope to rest in a region. Once you move on to the next region, the rest deck will be replaced with a new set of cards, and the number of rest cards in the next region is independent of how many you've used here. You have completed this region. You can either click continue to proceed to the next region, or you might want to spend some more time here to gather resources and allies. I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty good. Let's continue. Somewhere in the garden. Leo has brought the Volepain to the city gardens, where food is plentiful and secrets lurk around every corner. Deep in the labyrinth lies our hero's destination for the evening, Lady Foretales' manor. This game is so cool. I love this sort of stuff. This like total, you know, really leaning it hard into the RPG mechanics and stuff and decision making and all that. It's fun. Watch out, guards. Oh, that's a lot of guards. There are now several hostile creatures in the search party, a deck of cards representing animals chasing your party of adventurers. Each time a new location card appears on the board, if it has a search party call token with an eye, it may spawn a group of enemies coming from there. Some of your actions may also add hostiles to the search party, hostiles that you may have to face later, so be careful. If at this point, I feel like this is a game that's definitely open to being LP'd. And I would want to try and do an LP where I avoid all combat, basically. I want to see if I could do that. Right then, Timothy said the instrument is inside Lady Foretales' manor. Big house with a labyrinth? That's the one, but getting through the hedge maze is going to be tough. I think I saw some gardeners wandering around earlier. Maybe they know the way? Okay, so...
Guards want to fight? Let's give them one.
No, I'm good. I would rather avoid. He knows these gardens like the back of his hand, and if you're polite, he'll show you where all the best apples are. Can I help you? One can get lost in these gardens. So if I shoot at you, or so I'm imagining that's more like threatening you. Eavesdrop. Local chit chat? Good to know. Okay, so we got some local chit chat. I'm not sure
Checking out.
who I can do that with. Look, I can see some documents through the glass. Think they'll be useful? Only one way to find out. Maybe that gardener could open the door for us. Well, we gotta find the gardener again is the problem. Ooh, those look good. I could use Nimble Hands here. Food everywhere, or Survivor Sense. You have more cards. Volepain is getting low on cards, so let's use you, Leo. That gives me 3 food and moves me to the next card.
An army marches on its stomach. The same goes for a band of thieves.
Oh, just this again? Oh, and there's guards there. Okay, well... so I can't do that right now. Yeah. And this would just move to the next location. There was something that did something different. This. Move to Gardener. Okay. That's what it means. It moves to a specific card when it has that, instead of just like the paw print symbol. Vegetable Labyrinth. Lady Catel's men are surrounded by a bewildering labyrinth full of wrong turns and dead ends. It's almost impossible to navigate without directions. So, I think what I need to do is this. To move to the gardener. Need anything, friend? And yes, I do. Don't want to threaten you. I need like Solidarity of the Week or something, but maybe I can just pay you? So if I pay you, you'll give me... I'll receive the gardener if I pay you. Or I could use my fame. I can give you local chit-chat? Oh, but no, that will move me to the next area. Okay, so... let's use money. We receive the gardener, which I guess means you kind of join my... yeah. All we need to do is lead the gardener to the labyrinth. The rest should be easy. We'll see about that. Okay, good. So that's the labyrinth, right? What is this? Thorny bushes. You like scratches? Because if you go this way, you're gonna get scratches. I like the look of those thorns. Okay, so yeah, no, let's just use you on here. Good. We have an appointment with the lady of the house. You like to show us the way through the maze? Trim these hedges many a time. Follow me.
That's quite a statue.
Ooh, that is crazy. Whoa. What is it? Sorry, sirs. I'd rather not go any further. What? You're serious? We're barely halfway. It's the statue, sirs. Bad luck it is. Haunted. Gardner backed away from the statue nervously, leaving Volepain and Leo alone. They had to admit it was a rather foreboding sight. Great. Shh, I think I hear a guard patrol coming. Quick, hide.
Ah, damn small-town cops.
The patrol took up position right in front of the statue. Trolls we can deal with, but how are we going to find our way through the rest of this labyrinth? Gotta be a map around here somewhere. How else do the gardeners find their way in and out? Maybe you're right. Let's circle back and see if we can find a map. So, that statue. Suppose money doesn't buy taste. It's weird. I get a bad feeling just from looking at it. Take it easy. It's just a statue. It's not going to get in our way, right? I think I need to move through here. Right? Says we're going to take damage no matter what. So... I would rather not use your cards if I can help it. On the scent. Used in the wilderness made ending tracker, so what's this? Okay, this moves us to the orchard. And I take damage. Whereas this just moves me to the next location. I think I'm gonna use this. Ouch, I knew it. So we take a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. So this gets us...
Now you're in for it.
Oh god, yeah, there's enemies everywhere! Patrolled garden. The city gardens are usually well guarded to make sure the starving citizens don't get any ideas about all that delicious fruit. Okay, guard token. So I need to interact with you now. It's gonna have to happen. Fruit everywhere. Yep, okay, so I just gotta clear this out now. Okay, well... let's check you out, I suppose? Okay, a dog. A constable, just a few more years on the force and he can retire. And more in a hungry guard. Engage. So let's see what we can do here.
Everyone can be bought.
Play any number of non-aggressive cards. Okay, so this is a non... oh, wait, this is... that is an aggressive card. Peppery Diversion. I didn't realize that was actually an aggressive card. I mean, it has like a, you know, a cross sword symbol over here, so I'm assuming... perfect way to cause commotion or incapacitate enemies in combat. Yeah, that is an aggressive card, so... pickpocket you? That's not useful on either of you. That's not useful on either of you. I can pay you off. You require 2. I can feed you. There you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. And you... it would cost me fame or money. I can't buy you off with food. Local, I can't buy you off with local chit-chat either. I could use some of my money. Like I said, I would love to try and do it without, you know, having to ever fight you. If I use this, perfect way to cause commotion or incapacitate enemies. I mean, this is technically an aggressive card, but I'm not actually defeating you. So yeah, let's use that. Bye-bye.
Killing watch guards might not be the smartest idea.
From now on, both sides will automatically attack the opponent directly opposite or the one to the left if not directly in the front. Between each round of attack, you can play 1 card per adventurer. Again, if you don't want to play cards, you can use the auto battle token. No! I am actually attacking now.
Killing
Damn.
local law enforcement. Smart move.
I didn't want to! Damn it! That was an aggressive card, but the last time I played it, it like ended the battle, right? So I thought it was going to do that again? This time, no. I just killed law enforcement. Damn it! Here I was saying I was going to try to be a pacifist. Okay, well, let's use this to gain some food.
Something to keep you going, hmm?
At least this is just the demo. I didn't mess up my, main playthrough here. Another gardener? One can get lost in the gardens. Do I want you again? Don't want to threaten you. Could get more local chit-chat. I don't want to steal from you. Let's get more local chit-chat. Or, oh wait, no. I just got you. Anytime, my friend. Cool. So...
ready to take on the law.
No, I'm not. Damn it. I am not ready to take on the law. The law. So do I just need to get rid of these guards? Is that straight up just what I should do here? Because I don't see a better way of handling this. So that is 2 hungry guards. You seem like a problem. Yeah, step away. They seem like a bunch of problems. But the gardener doesn't want to do anything there, so where do I take the gardener next? I mean, I imagine I just got to clear the way here, but it mentioned something about a map that I need to find. Should probably rest before I do anything else, right? Probably a good call. Refill on my cards here.
Time's over.
Okay, more guards are added because I rested. Alright, let's see if I can engage you dorks and deal with you. I have a pretty good amount of food, so...
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Okay, so let's pay you off. Bye-bye, Badger. And bye-bye. Now the question is just, how do I get the rest of you out of here? Okay, you require 3. You require 2. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Because they're not hungry. I can get rid of you.
Yeah, looks like you can fast talk your way out of pretty much anything.
You brought the enemy to... Oh, yeah, because I just got to get the morale to 0. That's right. All remaining hostiles will now flee for their lives. Yeah! When you trigger a panic, each fleeing enemy will grant you 1 fame wherever their level.
Stomach for a fight, eh?
Well, that's cool. Okay, so... Yeah, if I just buy my way out of every situation, that's fantastic. Cool. What a neat mechanic. So you get rewards for that, and obviously you get more Grim for killing units. Interesting. Aim shot. So there's nothing I can use here. Yeah, we still can't do anything with Center of the Labyrinth. I still have to find something. Here are the enemies. Yeah, I think I just want to step away. Huh. Okay, I think I might just be stuck right now. I think... Let's do this one. There's only 3 here. Yeah, you I can handle. Maybe we see if we can do something with this.
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
God, I'm feeding like every guard in this entire place. Jeez. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to understand the mechanics now. It's a pretty fun little game.
No autographs, please.
It's super neat. So, there we go. We've cleared them out. So, patrolled garden. If I rallying cry, we'll get sent to the gardener. And I can't use you on this. If I do this... Ah, I get to the locked greenhouse. Yes, do that. Do local chit chat.
Good loot nearby.
Oh, but the guards are back. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Guard? Okay, it's just you two. But I have no way of dealing with you because I don't have money or anything. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I have no way of dealing with them, really. I could... Food's not useful here. Because I could get rid of one of them with my fame, but the other one I wouldn't be able to get rid of. right? Yeah. Let's try it. I'll engage. Maybe I can like steal something important from them. That would help out here.
What's it going to cost?
Pickpocket. What you got? Money. Okay. And eavesdrop. I've already pickpocketed you, so I can't get any more money. I can use fame to get rid of you.
Good thing no one told them about all the, stealing.
There we go. So that was enough to get them to go away. Good. Look, I can see some documents. Think they'll be useful. One way to find out. The gardener. Yeah, so, yeah, this is what we needed to do. So I just had to get back to this door, but figuring out how to do that was weird. There we go. Look. This looks like a map of the labyrinth. Only the last part of the maze. It's the only part we need. Perfect. Let's go back and follow the map from the center of the labyrinth. Cool! God, this game's neat. I'm reading this right. We should be there in no time. Good thing, too. It's almost nighttime. Perfect timing. The darker, the better.
That's Lady Catel's manor.
Finally. Hey, maybe that was the hard part and it's all downhill from here. Wishful thinking. Getting dark. Time to get down to business. Hold on a second. This could be our last chance to rest up. I need my nimble hands at the ready. Sometimes your adventurers won't have their best skill cards in their hand, but don't worry. Anytime you're not in combat, you can trade a skill card from your hand for another one. Just drag the card above the owner's deck and choose the new card. If the card is unavailable from your draw pile, you'll have to pay a fixed price. A little expensive, especially considering you could have rested to regain several cards at once. The cost of resting can also be pretty high, so be careful not to burn through too many skill cards by trading them. Like this job will require my nimble hands. Well, we have that, luckily. Alright, let's do this. Do what you do best, I'll cover the exit. With cover of night, Volepain ghosted into the manor undetected. Darted through the corridors until he reached the main hall. There in plain sight stood the lyre in all its splendor, glinting the moonlight. All he had to do was reach out and take it. Yeah, we did it!
The second he touched the mysterious lyre, Volepain felt an ancient power flowing through him. Reality fractured and exploded into an infinite number of worlds. All identical and yet somehow distinct. Beyond the webs of fate, he witnessed all possible futures, resonating, vibrating, clashing. And then he saw, and he knew. He, his loved ones, his city, his kingdom, his world, everything was going to disappear, swallowed up by a cataclysm whose origin lurked behind the veil of possibilities.
Well, that got really ominous really quick. Shroud of the Visions called poor Volepain to collapse on the spot. Leo took his unconscious friend on his back and fled the mansion, an army of guards at his heels. Hang in there, old friend, we'll get through this. I'll deal with the guards and get you to a safe place. Volepain? Volepain! Completed this mission with a few victims in your graveyard deck. For now, it won't change anything, but be aware that if you leave a trail of bodies behind you, you may have to face the consequences later.
Another job well done.
Yeah, I didn't even really mean to kill that character. That was just an unfortunate consequence of me not understanding the mechanics completely. Alright. Volepain awoke in the forest of Ronsaray, his head throbbing. Lyre was on the ground beside him, but Leo was nowhere to be found. Leo? Leo? Where is he? What happened? That moment, he remembered the visions.
Gods, is it real?
Before he had time to think, Volepain was struck with a vision of his friend in prison. A wave of despair swept over him. Leo, where are they taking him? Are they going to execute him? Oh gods, please no. This is a Doom event card. It symbolizes tragic events that only Volepain can see. That will lead the world to its end. Oh my god, you have the power of the Monado, Volepain! Number above the Doom event indicates how many turns you have left to prevent these events from taking place by changing the course of the tale. Each mission you complete costs a turn, but don't worry, if you fail to complete a mission, you can always retry with no time penalty. Need to help him before it's too late. What a cool game! They must have locked him up in Eisenberg prison. This is a mission card. By selecting it, you will see its objectives and will be able to start it. The choice of which missions you complete and what order is crucial to preventing Doom events from occurring. Missions also contain secret side objectives, and choices to make that will change... the way the next ones unfold, all leading to different results. It's up to you to experiment and make the right choices to fight fate. I'm coming, Leo. Wait, what the...
Impossible!
Volepain was struck with another flash, the smell of blood, the clash of metal, the roar of a battle. Vision of a massacre yet to come. The miners strike! Father! Militia are preparing an attack on the blockade. Lady Cattell must be behind this. I have to warn them and they'll all be slaughtered. If I'm going to warn the miners, I'll need to find their leader, Karst. They won't budge an inch without his say-so. God, what have I done? It's this damn instrument! Volepain looked at the strange liar with disgust. Wish I'd never touched the blasted thing. If I give it back to Lady Cattell, that might smooth things over. After all, a fault confessed is half redressed. Jesus Christ, there's so many cards popping up. If I write her a letter of apology and present it to the Council of Mothers, they might be able to put pressure on Cattell and prevent her from ordering the massacre. Volepain looked at the lyre once more before packing it into his satchel. Slowly, painfully, he dragged himself to his feet. Alright, Volepain, you can fix this. Took a look around in an effort to get his bearings. To his left, he saw the fumes of the city rising above the trees. To his right, the silhouette of the Ferris Mount shrouded in the acrid smoke from the mines. Better get moving. Your adventure begins now. Make your own choices and discover their consequences. Welcome to Foretales. What a cool game. I think we're probably going to end it off there because I usually do 30 minutes for these demos, but this is definitely going on the list for potential LPs because I had a fantastic time with this. So, I hope you enjoyed this little look at Foretales, and I'll see you next time for something else.